Alright, so we're in a bit late today. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my position. Well, I was trying to sell at 49 there. Get rid of my position here. 46 if I can. Doesn't seem like it. That's alright, we'll wait it out. The reason I wanted to get rid of it there is because it was gonna break this high here of 50. I'll actually cancel my order in anticipation of that break, but we'll leave it alone for now. Still green on it. I took a trade back on it like way back here and it was respecting this line, but then it started breaking trends, so I had to readjust. Now we're down to 44. So we got a quick spike there, but let's see if we can sell here in the 50s. I could just go for the high, break through 750 and then target high a day. But I readjusted my trend line here. See what it's gonna do. Still green on the trade regardless. Was red for a while, but nothing too crazy. So right now we're trending lower again, sideways. So we break through 50 here. Break through 50 now, we'll get rid of it. So here's another pullback on it, back to 32. So right now I gotta readjust my trend lines because it doesn't look right anymore. Like it looks pretty I don't know, I can't figure out the trend on this one at this point. I'm red on the trade. Trying not to freak out here. After such a massive climb, I'm waiting it out, waiting it out. Hit my trend line again. But I don't know, at this point I'm considering just getting rid of it. Try to get rid of it there in the 40s, 49, but we'll see. See what it wants to do. Still give it some time. I mean, I guess it could be a smaller channel here. I can readjust. Let's see. Then we'll put the other channel here. Something like that. Potentially. I think my stop would be a break below view up at this point. It's already kind of breaking trend on its 5-minute as well. And that was the whole idea behind this trade, was based on its 5-minute candle. So let's see if it respects this level or not. So nah, it looks like it's gonna break lower. It's probably gonna flush on me here. Debating it whether I should get rid of it. I'm gonna stop out there actually. So stopped out with a 2-cent loss. Now it's popping back up here. Well, I tried to sell there at 48, I think. 46. I think it was 46. Couldn't get the fill, and now it feels like it's just changing direction. I mean, maybe I have to readjust again. But at this point, I mean, it's pulled back quite a bit. 2 massive bearish candles already. So shifting momentum, I guess. What I could do is change the direction. Stupid charts on. Let's see. Okay. Draw something like that. It sucks because I can't duplicate my lines. Like, I can't just copy this line and then paste it. That's kind of annoying. The only other stock that I think I had on watch today was Hook, actually. But I couldn't figure Hook out in the beginning either. This one was just kind of weird. Just choppy sideways. I couldn't get this one. But there's really nothing on watch. Ooh, this one doesn't look that bad. Yeah, so this one looks pretty good to me. We have one climb, second climb, and now we're looking for that third one. But there's no volume in it. It's completely dead, so I most likely won't trade it. But today's been super dead. I did have a good trade on INDO. I was red for a bit, but came back and I was green, but I couldn't sell. I couldn't get rid of my position. I have a nice climb on this one as well. So really the most I think I was down on this trade was $120, but I was up on the trade from 32 to a high of 49 there, where I tried to sell was 46. So I was basically up $140. So my downside risk to my upside risk was 120 versus 140. So that definitely would have still beat commissions, even if I did take the loss and then went long at the bottom here and rode it to the top. I mean, I would have made more if I bought literally the bottom and sold at 46 even. But my risk the whole time was basically just profitable $10, I guess, or down 120. Wasn't even 15 cents yet. But we did break trend, so we ended up breaking through this low, and now we have to shift the momentum out here. So we're pulling back towards this swing low. We pulled back, and now we're breaking lower here. So it was supposed to continue higher through 750. We see the break, and then it pulls back again to this high here, basically, and then from there it bounces one more time until it shifts momentum. But here it bounced once, pulled back. I took position. I mean, I took it a little early because I was basing it on the 5-minute on the dip, but the spreads were so bad that I actually got filled in the 30s here. I guess on that 5-minute candle. So 5-minute candle ended up pulling back a little more, because originally it was oh my gosh, dude, these charts. Yeah, originally it touched VWAP, and that's basically where I bought, but again, I bought pretty high just because of spreads. So that's kind of the idea I had on it. Buy on that line. Next thing you know, it dips through. It changes the 1-minute trend. So I'm trying to base it on the 5-minute because I noticed it doesn't really respect the 1-minute entirely. So that's why I just draw my lines based on the 5-minute. But even then, drawing on the 5-minute is kind of hard. And then you have shit like this. Stupid chart just froze on me. Okay. Bro, oh my god. I'm getting annoyed with this platform already. Yeah, so I like TraderView. TraderView's like perfect. I love their charts, but like Sterling platform's charts are just trash. So it's too bad I can't short this one. I would have shorted it on this retest up here. That would have been a nice trade there from 20 all the way to 7, basically. Sheesh, so look at that. What a nice setup there. This one is easy to borrow, so I could short it up here. Should I wait for the 5-minute though? Should I wait for a better confirmation? That was a really nice pullback. I mean, right here, you could have taken an entry and then boom, rode it all the way up. So that's 20 all the way to basically 42. That was a nice potential $200 trade on 1,000 shares. It's just dead on volume, and that's why I don't want to trade it. We could try this one out. This one's already had multiple climbs though. This is like 2, or let's just say this is 1. So 1, 2, 3. Now it's coming to this low here. It's breaking that low. Now we're changing trend, it looks like. So I'm not gonna buy anywhere here. So NGM is breaking out here, actually. AGFY breaking lower, so breaking trend now. Got our second flag here on INDO. Dude, like, what is that? Oh my gosh. I can't even click the line anymore. Bro, what is this line? Jesus. That's funny too, because I was gonna actually short on this green candle here. I had my finger on the short button at 42. I was like, I should probably short, but I think it wants to ramp up one more time. So I didn't. I didn't take it. And now we're coming back down here. Coming back to this low here. We have another one here. So I should base it here. I wonder if I should base it there or where I should be basing that at. Could take a start at 25 here. Well, 27 really. I just don't like that 5 minute finishing that low right there. And we have a third climb up, so we have 1, 2, 3, and a massive pullback. But then we get this big pop there, so I was gonna get long at 27. We have a pretty good recovery there. Let's see if this next 5 minute open is gonna come pull back here back to VWAP basically. I can't even use my 5 minute. Jesus. I want to get in here on INDO. I'm hesitant about it. Okay, let's just say I got in at 88. I still don't want to take it yet. I wish I would have got that trade in on NGM there. That would have been a really nice entry. I feel like I'm missing my opportunity, but at the same time, I still feel like it's going to pull back a little bit here. It might just take off, but that was a really good potential entry there. And really, it's respecting this level here if I were to draw it out better. Basically bouncing off of this. So that's where I'm like I was debating a buy-in right here in the 30s, but I was like, I don't know yet. We might just see this take off here, back to 49, back to 50, whatever. Massive bid there at 30, Jesus. So 88, I'd still be up 1 cent, but again, I didn't feel comfortable taking this trade. NGY here. Oh my god, stupid charts, bro. Okay, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. That's these charts are getting me so frustrated. For no reason either. It's just Jesus. So we did have a good trade on INDO here. It couldn't break its high, basically triple top on its 5 minute, which is why I was trying to get rid of it at 48, 46, somewhere around that level up here. And I was pretty green on it, 140, but I couldn't get rid of my position. There was not enough volume or continuation through it to pop back up to that level to fill me. So I kind of just had to eat the loss on this one by 2 cents basically. So 20, well, $30 loss today. So nothing major like it has been the other days. I'm trying to be a lot more patient on my trades and let these stocks work. Let them do what they need to do. Uh, I stopped scalping for now. I stopped trying to get every little quick little bounce and everything. For now, I just want to hold off on that, be more patient with my trades, take it easy. As you can tell, I took one trade today. It's less stressful, less, I'm less antsy to jump in and get like super crazy about it. So I don't know. So far, I like this method though. I need a lot more studying with it. I did a little more studying yesterday with a strategy, but it's a lot. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to say risky. It's a lot less risky. I would say it's I don't even want to say easier because it's not, but I feel a lot better trading like this in comparison to scalping. I love scalping though, like just because it's something to do and it gives me like actions, like you're jumping on the trade. It's probably potentially more profitable, possibly, but it's just not the market to be scalping in. So that's why I'm putting it on a pause for now. I don't feel like scalping in this market because it just hasn't worked these several weeks or even months. But even in the hot market, it hadn't always worked for me. But I feel like if I'm trying to scalp right now for high gains or something, it's just not going to be working. Patterns and stuff, they work. I feel it's just like the channels here. It's like kind of a in the past. So it's like I'm trading with delayed data basically. Like if I form a triangle, like I can form a triangle, but I mean, it's gonna go either way. And then by the time I figure out, for example, the channel here, well, we already had a huge move up. If I was scalping, then I could just keep scalping through this momentum here. And you could probably scalp within the channel too, but it's just kind of choppy within the channel. It just seems easier to take position, like for example here, and then let that ride to the top of the channel again. So that would have been a whole profit instead of scalp, 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 scalp. Um, because with scalping, it's a bunch of potential false breakouts. So that's what I'm kind of like You know, if I just slow down and I go on a higher time frame, or if I really look at what I'm doing, Jesus, look at Nova, man, that's crazy. If I slow down and take it easy on my trading and really step back and look at what's going on, uh, I'll actually have an idea more or less. So here we're breaking trend. I'll have an idea more or less of as to what's working, what's not working, and I noticed that scalping for me at the moment is just not working. Maybe it's something I can come back to in the future. And I still like scalping. Don't get me wrong. It's just I'm not good at it. I need to practice more with it. But I've been practicing scalping since the beginning, basically. And it's just not it. Like I'm trying to wrap that around my head that it's just not my trading style. It's not meant for me, I guess, because it's just not profitable for me. I can't seem to figure it out. And I'm also not super aggressive chasing into the momentum, like buying high, selling higher, buying high, selling higher. Like I want a better setup on it. I want to take my time with it on a pattern or something, but then I start trading within the pattern or within a range, and that's where I'm like, in trouble basically. So anyway, got a lot more studying to do with this. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I am down, like I said, 30 bucks, but we'll come back. And another thing is I started the stream late today. I started about 30 something minutes ago. I was watching the market and everything, but I was just waiting for formations. I didn't want to start and then just have a whole first 30 minutes just, no audio or something. Just waiting. So I'm basically letting the market work itself out, getting a high and a low at the open just to get a range going, and then from there I'd be trading the stock in that range. But anyways, tomorrow's Friday. I'm expecting it to be just as slow. If we have some crazy momentum here, then I'd be surprised, but I'm expecting it to be slow. So going back to INDO here, we hit a high of 98. So my entry was at 88 from what I had mentioned. If I did get in, it was at 88 and then it went to 98. So 10 cents. But that I mean, it's on a bear channel, so it's not like super profitable. I guess it's more sideways. But I don't know. I was proven wrong there with NGM or NGM, where it climbed up and then it pulled back, climbed up, pulled back, climbed up even further, and then bigger pullback. So I could have made money both ways. But now NGM's changing momentum here. It seems like it's going to be breaking into a bear trend now. So anyway, I'll wrap it up here, and I'll see you all tomorrow.